Hi guys, welcome to another video from Little Too Simple.
People who come together to discuss issues.
That's where world leaders from politics to industry discuss.
We know, for instance, that the Bilderberg Meetings were initiated by Prince Bernhard of the Netherlands in 1954.
Off-the-record conference in the English countryside.
A place where people come together to discuss big issues that shape our world. From politics to industry, the concept of equality is the bedrock on which modern-day democracy is built. In almost all democratic countries today, the idea of an elite class, people with more influence than everyone else, is seen as a relic of history. But is that really true? And if not, then who are these so-called elite people who control the world as we know it? How does one become so powerful that they can literally control the direction of the entire planet? Well, according to many critics of democracy, you don't need to look any further than the infamous Bilderberg Group to find your answers. So, stay tuned as we explore whether the Bilderberg Group really controls the world, who they are, and why they are surrounded by so much mystery. Contrary to popular belief, there is no formal organization or entity called the Bilderberg Group. Instead, the name Bilderberg Group refers to a gathering of people who attend the annual Bilderberg meeting. These annual meetings started in the aftermath of World War II, and as per the official Bilderberg website, the purpose of these meetings is to act as a forum for informal discussions, aimed at fostering dialogue between Europe and North America. The idea was to ensure that there would never again be another world war, or at least that the next one wouldn't be between North America and Europe, pun intended. The name Bilderberg actually comes from the Hotel de Bilderberg in the Netherlands, where the first meeting was held in 1954. And yes, they do maintain an official website, where details about their annual meetings, including topics and attendees, are published and publicly accessible. According to their website, around 130 political leaders and experts from industry, finance, labor, academia, and media are invited each year. Roughly 2/3 come from Europe and the rest from North America. About 1/3 are from politics and government, and the rest from other fields. But here's an important point. There is absolutely no representation from Asia or Africa, even though nearly 2/3 of the world's population lives there today. More on this later in the video. The Bilderberg website states that participants attend as individuals, not as representatives of their organizations. This means they are not bound by the conventions of their office or any pre-agreed political positions. However, this claim is heavily contested by critics, and we'll explore why in a moment. The biggest controversy surrounding the Bilderberg Group is the secrecy maintained about what happens inside these meetings. According to their website, all meetings are held under the Chatham House rule, which means participants are free to use the information discussed, but they cannot reveal the identity or affiliation of any speaker or participant. Critics argue that this gives attendees an unfair advantage, since they can act on privileged information while the public remains in the dark. Adding to that secrecy, journalists are not invited, and participation is strictly by invitation only. Now, putting conspiracy theories aside, there are still several legitimate concerns about the Bilderberg meetings. The first issue is the lack of representation. There are no participants representing the common man or citizens from Asia or Africa, despite these regions housing most of the world's population. Secondly, even though the organizers publish the list of attendees and discussion topics, they don't disclose how these attendees are selected. The minutes of the meetings are also not publicly available, only current and past participants can access them. This raises a serious question. How can the everyday person be assured that these meetings aren't discussing or planning something that benefits the elite at the expense of everyone else? Furthermore, as per their own website, topics related to developing countries in Asia and Africa are discussed almost every year, but with no one from those regions present at the table. How is it fair to discuss issues concerning these countries without any representation from them? This lack of inclusivity has led many to view the Bilderberg Group as a gathering exclusively for the elite, people who already wield immense power and influence. So, does the Bilderberg Group actually control the world? Based on the available information, at least on the surface, it might seem that way, and here's why. The people attending these meetings aren't random individuals chosen by chance. They include heads of state, CEOs of major corporations, royalty, NATO chiefs, top financiers, and media moguls, essentially, the most powerful and influential people on the planet. And despite the claim that they attend in a personal capacity, there have been several instances proving otherwise. For example, the official attendee list proudly displays the organizational affiliations of participants. Moreover, in 2022, NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg tweeted a photo from the meeting alongside Finnish Prime Minister Sanna Marin, stating they discussed the need to address Turkey's concerns and move forward with NATO membership applications by Finland and Sweden. So much for attending as individuals. These examples, combined with the topics of discussion, make it hard not to believe that the group at least tries to influence, if not outright control, global events. There are also claims that the Bilderberg Group acts as a kingmaker of sorts. For instance, Bill Clinton attended the meeting in 1991 before becoming US President, and Tony Blair in 1993 before becoming the British Prime Minister. Coincidence? Many people don't think so. Past attendees have also included influential names like Henry Kissinger, David Rockefeller, and David Cameron. When meetings like these allow only the world's most powerful people to share exclusive information, without accountability or transparency, it naturally raises the question, if not these people, then who really controls the world? Since we'd prefer not to get into any trouble, pun intended, we'll let you draw your own conclusions. Does the Bilderberg Group truly control the world, or are they just a networking club for the elite? You decide. We've linked the official Bilderberg Meetings website in the video description below so you can check it out for yourself. Thanks for watching, and if you made it this far, we really appreciate your support. See you all again in the next video.